I might link my ting from barking. 7 AM in the morning. Right!
Are we filming?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, hi.
We're
I'm
live.
too busy on my phone.
What up, my ZamanDems, Rob? How's it going, squad? So today I am joined by Tasha. Tasha, tell them a bit about yourself.
I'm Tasha. I met Ahmed at uni. We've been friends now. How long have we been graduating? Nearly 2 years.
Don't say that, man. It's
So
bad news, that.
And a 4-year course.
Yeah.
No, that's 7 years. No, 6. Oh, my maths is bad. 6 years.
So we started in 2012.
Yeah.
It is now 2018.
Yeah. Wow.
So in September, it will be 6 years. You might know Tasha from the When Bollywood is Life video. बड़े बड़े देश में ऐसी छोटी छोटी बातें होती रहती है señorita. Excuse me? She gave me a slap and we actually filmed that like 17 times and like literally my head was hurting afterwards. This is a video that I've been wanting to do for a while and I get asked about this all the time. However, I've never actually got around to doing it. It's an advice video about college, school, university, and a lot of people always ask about this, but I've never literally done this. So I thought, why don't I bring my university friend along with me and we can film a video about university and college advice.
Yeah.
I asked on Snapchat to send in questions and you guys sent in loads of questions. Although you guys sent in like questions about different stuff and I was like, no, it's advice. This isn't a Q&A, just to clarify. If you're wanting to watch Q&A, it will be down below, so check them out. What was your method of studying for college?
Do you want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay. Studying, I think, well, when it comes to like studying at home, for me, I kind of treat it as like a 9
Did you actually
to
study
5.
at home? Did you?
I did. So I'm a bit of a geek. Like so I'm not naturally the most cleverest of people. So I have to study really, really hard. So I knew, especially I'm spending £9,000 a year at university. I've kind of got to make it worthwhile. So yeah, for me, if I've got exams coming up, I will get up at 8 o'clock, revise until 12, with obviously breaks in between, which is really important because there's no way, no matter who you are, you cannot focus constantly for 4 hours.
Also, I feel it helps having good friends because I kind of like, I'm not bragging, but I kind of like help Tasha.
Yeah,
marketing,
no.
do you remember?
Yeah, and I came out with a first in
I know, she got a better grade than I did. I was like, what? I remember that because it's good to study in groups because when you're with your group, but you need to be careful here because what happens in groups is sometimes you get too distracted.
Yeah.
Like I remember, instead of going down to the shop to get a sandwich, you were like, let's order like charcoals and then get that in. So me and Sajid used to revise a lot together. And what I used to do was I used to analyze my work and break it off in sections. So once I completed the sections, that's when I used to go around distracting other people. Yeah. So make sure you analyze your work, make sure you break it off in sections and work per section and move forward. My question is, how much time did you work per day for college and how did you learn your lessons?
For everybody, it is different. Like I said, I would treat it as a 9 to 5 day and then...
Mate, I could never do that. How did you do that?
I have my evenings free to do whatever I want. So I dance. So for me, in the evening I could go training and on a weekend, I have my weekends free. Also,
she's a professional dancer.
But that's not quite professional.
Well, what, you've won like Blackpool and everything like 15 times. And you won't dance with me because she's too famous now. That's what it is.
So I would read over my notes, and so some people like to type on a laptop. For me, it doesn't work. I like to write down, make colourful notes. Are they called mind maps? Is that them?
Yeah.
Mind maps. I do practice questions. It is really boring, but when you see the grade that you worked really hard for, it is worth it 110%.
Highlighters is such a big like hack for university because I even do that now when I'm scheduling my calendar. I have certain things, so at a glance I know, right, that is flipping filming, that is editing, that is whatever, and that's how it's about being organised, I guess. I
think for me as well, like, there's a little bit of guilt if I don't revise, or if I didn't revise, I'd feel a bit guilty about not
mate, you're spending £9,000 a year. So if you do not revise, you are literally throwing money away.
So I'm sure our lecturer, do you remember, well, I won't mention the name, but we had a really good lecturer. They were very scary. Yeah, very scary, but do you know what, she was absolutely amazing. And she said to us, basically, each time you miss a lecture, you are wasting £56. Now, can you imagine walking down the street and wasting 56 quid? Like today, for example, actually, I lost a £10 note and I was absolutely gutted. So I started to walk back to the car because I was too annoyed at myself, and I found it there on the street. Like, that's quite lucky.
Oh, that will only happen with you.
Right?
Like Tasha is one of these people,
No,
right?
no,
that
no.
wins everything.
No.
Like, what's his name? Who gave you the iPhone?
Oh yeah, Lethal Bizzle.
Lethal Bizzle sent her out an iPhone.
Yeah. That was
What? What? It's her look. That only happens to Tasha.
But what I'm saying is, like, I was really annoyed that I lost £10. Now, if you think about it in that respect, like, each time you don't go to a lecture or you don't work or you don't revise, you're throwing money away.
The same thing about being on time. If you calculate how many minutes you are late, it adds up to an.
Don't listen to Ahmed, because Ahmed was late to every single lecture. Every lecture, Ahmed, without a doubt, he was late. I texted him, "Where are you? I'm on my way." 15 minutes late, he'd slyly come in.
Everyone I used to open the door and everyone was like,
yeah,
looking back at me.
I knew it was Ahmed. Like, yeah. So don't listen to. Actually, listen to him. But don't take his advice.
You know what, I'm guilty. I am guilty. I even said this in my previous video where I made about like managing your school time. I'm always late. I am that guy who's always late.
So we
but
have
I understand.
people in my culture called black people timing. Ahmed has black people
BMT
timing. I am telling you. You tell
black
them to be
time.
there at 4. Ahmed will be there at 5:30. It is not okay. So basically, be on time and revise hard and listen to me, not Ahmed.
Yeah, definitely. Me and Sajid used to be so bad. We used to text each other. Like sometimes I'd wait for Sajid in the car park because I was like, she's obviously traveling from Batley, so I was like, fair enough, I'll wait. But she used to get so annoyed at me. But
can I say, right? I used to drive from York, so that is a good up to Headingley, about an hour and 10 minutes. Okay, Ahmed lives 10 minutes away. That's no exaggeration. Maybe not even 10 minutes. You go out of his house, it's one straight road to uni, and he's still late because he can't get out of his bed.
Oh, I'm a busy guy. Do you know what I mean? It's not bed.
Oh yeah, it was bed. It was
sometimes it was bed. Sometimes I was at work and I used to come in. You know what I mean? That's dedication. But yeah, I was late. I'm terrible. What is your advice on making friends at uni as I'm struggling?
For me, I'm a Borman Latin dancer. All of my friends, apart from Ahmed, are actually from a different university. So in Leeds, we've got 2. We've got Leeds Beckett and Leeds University. We went to Leeds Beckett and the dance sport was at Leeds University. So 3-4 times a night, I would be training at Leeds University. And I'd say join a society. I don't know about you, but for me, you've got something in common with people. Then there's so many societies. There's Bollywood, there's belly dancing, there's ballroom, there's baking, there's Harry Potter society.
You know what?
Quidditch. There's literally anything you can think of, it'll be there. And if there isn't, you can go to your uni rep or whatever it's called, and you can set up a society yourself. So get involved, especially for me and I mean, your religion, you don't drink. I just don't drink really in general. So I wasn't one of these people that went out partying and, you know, I did feel a bit left out in the sense that by the time I'd finished training
we had each other.
Other. But by the time I finished training at 10 p.m, I was knackered. I just wanted to go to bed, but that was the time my flatmates and things were going out. So, but I didn't need to go out and party all night till 2-3 in the morning because I had my friends at the dance sport and, you know, I had my friends from uni and lectures.
How did we meet? I genuinely can't remember.
I don't.
Sorry.
It must have just... Weren't we in the same form first year? I'm sure.
Oh yeah, we were in Ian's form.
Yeah.
We were in Ian's form.
Yeah,
I remember. Kind of aired me. So Tasha, I've actually known Tasha since first year of university. First day of university.
And you're probably late then as well, to be honest.
I was. Lucky you though, innit? Got me for life now, mate.
I did. Oh.
Sorry, apologies, I have friends. I don't, she's only here. No, I don't know who's calling me. Can you give advice on GCSE and mock revisions and how to come over stress?
I know it's probably the most important time of your life at the minute. 1, do not stress, and 2, in the grand scheme
of things... Not a very good answer, Tasha. How do you come over stress?
No, but okay, yeah, no, listen. I stress about everything, and when someone says to me, "Don't stress," I'm like,
"Oh, right." She used to listen. Our relationship, right? I used to get told off more than anything. Like she's like, "No, Ahmed," and I was like, "Oh." But I was still there, man. We were cool. But no, you're right. I think it's to think with a cool mind.
Yeah,
it's hard
definitely.
to do. It is hard to do.
And do you know what? It is quite a pressurized period in your life. But when you leave school, I promise you, nobody will say, "Let me see that certificate and see what GCSEs you've got." Just work hard. That's all you can do. And do you know what? Even if you do not get the grades, college are not going to turn you away. They will be supportive.
There's always something.
Yeah, there's always something. Do you know what? Academia isn't for everybody. That's why we've got things like BTECs, we've got apprenticeship levels, things like that. You know, you don't have to, just because someone is doing an A level and wants to go to university does not mean to say you have to do the same.
Good, you. That's very inspirational.
But honestly, because for me, especially, like I see obviously I'm at a different stage in my life now to school, but I see my friends doing things. They're working, they've got partners, they're getting engaged, they're getting houses. And I'm thinking, should I be following? And exactly, yeah. I'm panicking.
Selena, where are you?
I'm not doing that. But do you know what? There is no time limit on life. Because you were a year behind someone doesn't mean to say that you're going to fall behind in life. Obama became president at 55. Donald Trump became president at 70. There's a big age difference there, but just because one...
Although that shouldn't have happened, but we're going to get over that.
Yeah, on a different side. No, do not panic. If things don't go the way you think they're going in life, it does not mean to say that you failed or it's not going to work out for you.
Any advice on transition from second year of uni to third year? First year, okay, cool. You're understanding everything. You're figuring it out. Second year, yeah, it's serious, but it's not that. Well, if I lose this, I can reset it. Third year, if you mess it up, you mess it up. Like you mess it up.
That is your life.
That is it. Yo,
done.
that's like how much? That's like 36 grand gone.
Yeah.
36 grand for what? To get a low grade.
Yeah.
If my kid came home and said, Abu, I've done this. I've not achieved my I've got this. I'd be like, I've just paid 36,000
If this was my kid, it would be another one of them.
Are you going to be happy with that third? Are you going to be happy with that 2-2? Are you going to be happy with that 2-1? Are you going to be happy with that first? And that's what it boils down to. How do you motivate yourself and enforce the idea of grit continuously?
Do you know that my finance exam, this is no word of a lie, and I'll tell you this, I revised really hard and I got 14 out of 100. I was absolutely devastated because I think, how can you put that much work into something and come out with such a bad grade? And I resat and I did amazing. I got a 2-1, but it's still capped at 40%, which is a 2-2 or a third because you had to resit. But don't be disheartened. I obviously being a dancer, I'll never forget.
Being a dancer, obviously.
Are you a dancer and a singer and actor? Yeah. Someone once said, "Pain is for the moment, but victory lasts forever." Now,
you're inspiring me.
No,
You're
but
inspiring
honestly,
me.
so when you are sat there thinking, why am I bothering? Or, this is tough, what am I doing? Just remember the outcome of it, or maybe not now or a few months or even in a few years, you will see the benefit of all the work that you're putting in, and you have to just remember that. And it is really hard. It is hard to have that mindset, but honestly, one day you'll look back and think that's why I did it. And just to reiterate what Tasha said is, when you work for something, right, regardless of what it is, whether it be college, university, your personal things, your relationships or whatever, whenever something's hard to achieve, the success is sweeter. Yeah. You appreciate it so much more, and I think that is something that you need to understand, because you see a lot of people achieve certain things and they're like, yeah, I've done it, and it's easy to them, but the true value comes for when the graft is put in. I always say the graft is always on, because you always want to excel, you always want to be the best that you can be. Nobody becomes successful for being lazy or thinking I can't do. I mean, I watched a documentary on David Beckham, for example. 7 years old, he's there Sunday morning, 7 a.m, 8 a.m, in a park kicking balls into the back of a net, like all lined up. Do you think at 7 years old he'd ever thought he'd be where he is today? And when you're doing this revision or you're working hard towards something, you're thinking it's never going to work. Well, actually, you need to look at, I don't know, like sporting people or your favourite actor and think they didn't just get there by thinking, I can't. So yeah, believe in yourself. And also, I just want to make this quick as well. I know there's this, what's the right word? I know there's kind of like this perception that, oh, I'll just do this because so-and-so's doing it and they've achieved it. And I know a lot of people think that about YouTubers as well. Oh, they just vlog. They just do this. Certain people might do that, yes. But certain people graft their bum off. Guys, I can assure you, the work Ahmed puts into all these videos, you just see this end result, but I see the background work, the stupid tricks. Like, I lived at one point an hour and a half away from Ahmed, and he came over to my house to film. It must have been about 20 seconds just to get that perfect shot. It was literally 20 seconds. Whatever, it might not have even been that, but you don't see the graft that people put in behind you, only see the success, especially with these social media. With YouTube, you just see or you might look at Ahmed's followers and think, wow, he's got so many followers. But I tell you what, he didn't start. Yeah. Do you remember when I was like, when I first started YouTube? Yeah. And like, obviously these guys have always supported me, but they were like, yo, they always reassured you. And I was always like, I don't just want to be this guy who vlogs. I'm so passionate. This is what I said, while I was at university, I took a semester off, but I had to get ahead of my work so I could do this show and I could do this. And it doesn't happen overnight. It's
so much. I've always learned that if you build your foundations first, you can go as high as you want. And that is putting in the hard work, because once your hard work's there and you have that mentality, that positive mindset, positive outcome, resilience, you know, being focused, being persistent, you can achieve whatever you want.
Yes, preach it.
High five. That was pretty good with that. Yeah, I'm happy with that one. Thanks for bigging me up, man.
That's true.
Right, guys, I feel like this has been a very honest, like, question and answer for, like, university and stuff. I think if you want to see more of these, let me know, because I like it. I just, like, it's
Can
just...
I come back? I really enjoyed.
No.
Oh.
Of course you can. You're always welcome back. But yeah, comment down below if you've enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. And please do add us on Instagram and Snapchat. All the information will be down below. If you want Tasha to start a YouTube channel, comment down below, because she could do stuff like this, like motivational talk.
But I need advice. I'm not good at makeup. I'm not good at hair. You know, that's kind of...
Yeah, like, comment videos that you'd like to see Tash do, like my day in 2 minutes, or my makeup routine, or wake up, I don't know, stuff like that. But guys, thank you so much. Make sure you do comment down below if you want to see this type of video again, and also leave your suggestions on what other videos you'd like to see. And if you want to see Tasha in, like, When Bollywood is Live Part 2, we'll do that again. But thank you so much for watching. Before we go, we want to say big shout out to my ZamanDems, because we're sick. We have fun and we take life as it comes. See you later, guys. Goodbye.